Hello everyone, my name is Adreden, and we are back. Yes, we are. There we go. Back in 7 Days to Die. Okay, so I should probably be quiet because it's nighttime. It is day 13, so the horde is coming on us. We have the military respirocytes because we went last stream over to a military base that contained them. I should try to, yeah, well, hopefully the update I made should make it more obvious that this is a very special one, but you never know. Anyhow, I'll be updating that more as we get the mod out there. I did say I made a channel update this morning. It's not edited or anything yet, but it'll be out in a bit. That I'm working on the mod to just push it out. It needs like a couple of files for it to be on the mod launcher. It's in a very early stage of development, so whilst I think I fixed most bugs, it's still not got as much breadth and depth as I want. So yeah, anyhow, I fixed the annoying thing with this stupid hat yesterday. Let's see here, we can wear it and wear that one, and yeah, apparently there was some sort of weird thing where the material that it was made out of needed to match the type of material you needed to repair it, and because it was a duct tape flashlight hat, I'm like, hey, if you need to repair a duct tape flashlight hat, you're going to use duct tape to repair it. Now the material was a metal, and the two things were totally incompatible, so I had to create a whole new material to allow it to repair. So did that and it works fine. No more freaking nulling out and stuff. Yeah, took me like half a day to figure it out. After with minor distractions and just figuring out how the heck to make it work. So anyway, that's done. So phew. Can't really say that I've done a whole lot since then. In game was pretty busy in the morning. Today I'm going to try not to do much modding. I'm going to try to edit a couple of videos that I've got going on because I keep on making stuff for the mod, doing stuff for the mod, and not getting much video editing done, and I've got a few videos I got to get done. So 1 second, I just got to clear my throat. I'm hoping that the remnants of this cold will go away soon. It is unpleasant. Unpleasant as. I don't know if that's the way you say it in Australia or New Zealand, but that's how I feel. Now, I did think I added the recipe for flashlights, the flashlight from a can. I think I talked about that yesterday because Trekker mentioned it. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty easy to make a 3D model of it. I just need to find the headlight, and I need to find the can, and then I need to just smush that together, put some duct tape on it, and good to go. Anyhow, so there's that. That was a pretty easy one to add. And I've been working on the Zomzyme block, which is sort of the end game block. I don't know if we can actually make any right now. No, because we don't have a chem station. We don't have the advanced research bench. Research desk. Whoa, guy, chill out. I'm talking to people outside of your world. You don't know I'm here. F off. Yeah, so research desk. I could probably actually build this because I betcha I got everything I need. Nails. Oh, yeah, I got nails. You can't stop me, game. I got nails. What was it, glue? Probably got glue. There's some glue right there. Game. I think we should go outside and smash some zombies, cuz why not? Come here, zombies. You can't stop me now. No, dude, I am not in there anymore. Stop hitting my base! So, did I put the flashlight duct tape hat on? I did not! So, it's kind of my intent to... There we go. Like, the zombies right now, at this stage of the game, are a little bit weak compared to me. Probably the next phase of the mod, after I actually get it out, will be to add some more sort of second tier zombies that are way more tough, because, you know, they're little weaklings right now. Until my game stage goes up. So there'll be a lot of that kind of tweaking done. But I think a lot of the basic materials and things are now in. Dan School, how are you today? Duct tape should fix a lot more things. But you know what? It could fix nothing. And if you look in the vanilla recipes, it doesn't fix anything. Anything at all. Red-green would be sad. So anyhow, that is sort of the state of that. Yeah. There's my house. Play Adreden. How was vacation? Did you see my new pics on theme? Cat games. How's it going? How are you this day? My vacation was good. I had a lot of good time. I'll talk about it more on a channel update that I've just recorded. So, yeah, it was a mixed blessing. I mean, I got a lot of I got Call of Cthulhu done just as a video series so that I could have something while I was away, so that's good. Ah, it's good to hear, Kat. Glad you're doing well. No, not many people know this mod because this is my mod, and I've been working on it for months and just trying to get it out. F off. And, you know, I'm just sort of getting to the phase where I'm putting it on the mod launcher, hopefully this weekend. It's what I'm actually working on, is actually putting it on the mod launcher. Whereas I've said before, I'm like, yeah, it's going to be on the mod launcher soon. I'm actually working on it now, so it's a matter of me talking to Spheri, getting it on there, filling out a couple of files. But yeah, this is my mod. Oh, we'll definitely have to give it a try. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's in its early incarnations. Unlike other more mature mods like Ravenhurst and Darkness Falls, who have lots of resources and stocked up XML stuff, it is, you know, I'm building that stuff up. I got a quite large reserve. I'm going to add some SDX stuff to it, but the first version on the mod launcher won't be. I think I've got most bugs nailed down now after my Let's Play here, and I'm pretty much confident it's ready to go. These aren't supposed to... Yeah, Trekker, you asked yesterday if these are supposed to light up. No, these aren't supposed to light up. They're, like I said, I think I replied to you last night. There's something really strange with the model and stuff in Unity with this particular one. I don't know what it is. I need people who have more experience with Unity to tell me what the heck is up with this bush, because it is wrong. It looks pretty neat though. It's just wrong. It's like maybe the shininess is too high or something. I don't know. I'm on my tablet using the voice chat option. Cool. Oh, hi there. Okay, Kat, so I don't know if you're still here or not. The like with Fennec mod, death mode at least, I changed it to the zombies can see quite a range. They should be able to see me from like 100 blocks away, which actually isn't too bad right now because I've cleared everything in this area. But where's the street that I had fought on all night? Let's go over here and just for fun, go over there. I also was going to mention, like, the mod, because it's in its early state, has a you know, possibilities of, like, right now I'm pretty overpowered, but it'll kind of be a fun play, I think, for people to start with, because it allows, you know, people will be able to play through the mod pretty quick. Here we go. See, now we're gonna get just swamped because the zombies can see us from a long range, but they are no! They can run at us now, so you end up getting swarmed at night. So you kind of have to hide or be good at killing zombies. Either one works, but I've got headshots enabled. It doesn't, they're not necessarily one-shot headshots. I have one-shot headshots now because I've got some things on my character, such as I created a thing called Spy Recites, which I've got the military grade ones. I start off with the child ones, just so that the player doesn't have to worry about stamina so much at the early game. So yeah, they're in there. And I plan on making it much deeper. I attract all the zombies anyhow. That's a nice way to be. There you are, Darlene. Okay, so the next stage of things, we need to go to the end part of the game. Now, what I've done, Cat, is I've included... I'm making a custom POI. It's not quite done, but it is sort of one of the major things I'm working on right now. So wait, I got a cough. It's coming up. Just getting over a cold. Let me see here. Is it, oh, stop the zombies. I've made this quest, and I need to finish this up with an SDX mod, or a Harmony mod, or a what is it? DMT? DTM? Yeah. The new mod launcher style. Sort of patch script so that I can keep track of, once I've completed that, then it knows how many zombies, and then it'll sort of end the game. And not end the game, but the zombie spawns are going to increase quite a bit. And then this is sort of the planned progression for a game, is that they're going to increase a fair bit as your game stage increases. Once you kill this zombie factory, they'll get reduced a lot. And then you'll have to kill a lot of them, and then it'll be reduced a lot more. And basically, like, you know, kind of like an end to the game. One of at least 5 that I've thought of, but this is the only one I've managed to implement at the moment, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Bam. Yeah. Let me see. Dan says, or fixing the bus, you got change the hue color of saturation gamma and stuff, and also should leave it that way. They called the flaming bush of Adreden. Well, that was the other thing. You know, I kind of want to possibly expand this into... I know some people want it to be more supernatural. And I'm thinking to set my mod more apart from people, because there's a lot of mods that are just set up as a zombie in the zombie apocalypse, and my mod would be no different. I definitely have thoughts of increasing the science and opening up the megaverse to, via like M theory, to more options. And I've got some new entities in mind and stuff, and you know, we'll see how it all goes over the next couple versions. Because I got to learn some new stuff. I've got to learn how to model entities. I've got to learn how to animate them and do AI for them, stuff like that. So it's gonna be a thing. It's just a matter of getting it done. I have a kitty cat model that I want to throw in here too. It'll be kitty cats. But that's the model I got is a little bit broken for Unity. So I gotta go in and reattach some things and make a skeleton and all this stuff. Okay, anyhow, it is almost horde night. Like I said, I'd probably just fight them on the street. maybe we should just gather up some stuff and go to the center of the map. Okay, so I've made one map for the game because they broke Random World Gen in 7 days, and I can't. My original thought was I don't really mind how many of these military bases are around because you really only need one, and it doesn't really matter if you keep getting more to get the Respire sites, but you should be able to find them and do it. But then the factory is supposed to be super hard, and there should only be one on the map. And I was going to make a special biome just for them, and I wanted a 100% guarantee of it spawning one and only one of these things. And so that's either an SDX mod or I've got to wait for better Random World Gen stuff. Anyhow, I think I have a plan for it. A stick. Hello, stick. You can also pick up sticks in this game, in this mod. Lewis, how's it going? Oh, Dan Phoenix, hi, how's it going? Oh, another cough. Okay, anyhow, let's gather up some stuff and get out of here. Yeah, I think, I don't know where I'm going to pull inspiration from for the sort of second tier zombies. I mean, there's definitely Mumpy's texture mod, texture pack for zombies. And I could also retexture some myself. I think I might do for Alpha 17 version of this mod, just kind of do what CB mod and a lot of other mods do, is just sort of repurpose the XML and make zombies that are just different based on kind of that. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we turned a pipe into a thagomizer, but I think what I want to do is take the pipe off and then turn it into an axe. We'll take the head. This is another feature of the mod, is to be able to use the mod system to have handles that then can have various heads and stuff on them. You can have a flashlight on it? That's wrong. I don't understand what that is. I gotta write that down because there's a missing tag somewhere. There's a misplaced tag and we gotta fix that ASAP. I mean, not until I finish releasing it, but where are all my pieces of paper? There they are. Oh, what the heck? I'll have stuff written on them. Why? What did somebody do with my piece of paper? No. Okay, I'll just try to remember, guys. Maybe someone can write it in the comments. This helmet light should not be able to be put onto a pipe. That seems weird to me. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah. So anyway, bring the iron breaker for you. No, because we can't do that. But we could make a new one. We could make a new one. Think. Pick. So, what are we missing? Knowledge. We don't know how to do it. Do we know how to do it? Can we do it? Probably. I haven't, if you're new to the mod, I haven't had a chance to go through and change all of the progression stuff, because it's like a big chunk, and it's just like, you know, it'll happen one day, it'll just be a big chunk of changes, and that'll be the vast majority of changes to it. I did play around with it like when Alpha 17 first came out, and I was before any of the like magic mods came out, like sorcery. I was playing with like some kind of ideas with magical attunement and stuff, and I left them in just for now because you never know, there might be some supernatural-ish stuff happening with the mod. We'll see how people think about it, how many comments come out of that. So yeah, we'll just work on that. Buy this. You buy that. Thank you. So we should be able to also, if we do find schematics for these things. We should be able to make them before we actually buy the skill. Sort of one of those compromises I wanted to do. So yeah. Leather grip. This does not have leather grip, but it's only got 2 mod slots, so we can't add another one. Maybe if we buy a couple levels of one of those skills, we should be fine. We need to also look for some stuff that offers us more heat resistance. So, which would be this. But then we'd lose our little, you know, night stuff. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Maybe we can do some science right now instead. Well, like I was saying, research desk. Perfect, we can. So I believe it's made in here. Yeah, research desk. What was it that I'm missing? Glue. Okay, I can make some glue. I think I can make some glue. Got some of this. And we'll put back that for now. Could probably eat this. Yeah, that'll be fine. I haven't really sorted out any of the junk I got from the store. This is useless. We'll get rid of this and that. I do still intend to put doorknobs back into doors. It's on my list of things to do after I release the game. Oh, never mind, we have some glue right there. Perfect, we're good. So research desk. So I'm just going to craft that, and we should be all right. Yeah. Okay, see you later, cat. Have fun yourself. Yeah, have a good day. Are people also interested in me doing a couple more episodes of Fade to Silence? I imagine if you're here for this stream, you probably aren't necessarily here for Fade to Silence, but I do want to play a bit more of it. It's not doing well on Steam per se, and I don't know if that's just because it's so early that people just don't know much about it. I got a little further on like a sort of branched game, and I like it. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. We need some more space. Let's make a chest. Okay, didn't actually probably need to do it in here, but I just want to put some things away nice and high. Maybe I'll put the desk up here. I mean, why not? Well, I'll tell you why not. Because what if I try to step over to it and I can't? That's why. Yeah, we'll consider this storage like, you know, kind of a deeper storage. But we don't really need to access most of the stuff in it most of the time. Do people want the katana? I think I have... Oh, this one might break the game too. I think I have Long Claw in it. Yeah, there's... I did import Long Claw. So we have another sword, though I don't know that one would be able to, I don't know, find it in game, but this is Jon Snow's sword. I put that in the game. I imagine there'll be legal issues if I leave it in long term, but for now it's in there, at least for the first release, so we'll go with that. But the katana is another one that's sort of free, and I could throw it in if people are interested, so I think it should be in. I have a whole ton of assets I bought. There we go, that's how to phrase that. Assets I bought to put into the game. They're not necessarily great, but they're not bad. They don't necessarily fit the theme, but once again, not bad. Alright. Okay, so yeah, so this is how the research desk works, is you have defined books, like this is biology, this is chemistry, that's physics, there's also electronics and microbiology, and those are all tools that you would look up things in as you are working on your experiments. So for example, I need my biology book to figure out, you know, think about the bones and break them apart and figure out how the heck to use something to take apart the enzymes. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. Which of course is this. I love my cold. I just love it. So those books, which should be in some sort of bookstore. You know, maybe we should go looking for that kind of stuff. Because it would be good to do that. Let's get rid of some more junk. The rocket launcher, this, that. Just gonna put a bunch of stuff up here. This is useful, so I won't do anything with that. I'd like to put this on something, I just don't have the spot for it. Don't really think... Well, how is it to repair this? Is this very bad? No, that's not bad to fix. Yeah, there we go. Done and done. I tested the guns last time. I don't think I really need more of that. Maybe what I might do is make some more iron before we head out, and then I'll look for some more things. Yeah, so you can make the thagomizer here because I figure it's kind of made out of iron, at least this version. And I'll make 21. Let's just make 20 of them. So I'm gonna have to collect some more iron. Okay, so done. Let me just put a couple more things away, and then we'll head out. I think we have some water. We don't have any food, but that's okay. The green alcohol, whatever. I'll stash it someplace. The vinegar we'll keep. So these are the important ones here for working on the science of Zomzyme. I'm going to expand the different things you need to figure out for the research. I just need to add more sort of final goals, like items. Like I want to build a mining laser, and so that's going to require, you know, like the physics book to do some research on lasers, and maybe a book on, maybe an actual book on lasers, because, you know, those exist. And who knows, maybe some of the more advanced construction things like chemical vapor deposition systems or something, where like you could maybe create a particular type of lasing medium, where like a crystal or something to do it, you know? So, I don't know. Thoughts and stuff coming out. And maybe even creating such a system should be, you know, in the realm of possibility for you. It's a matter of actually doing it. And again, done. Turn off. Ow. Maybe I should see the doctor. This cold is persisting pretty long. I probably just need to get outside more and get some running done. Alright, so... I don't know, it's not really ever too hard to find stuff, so we should possibly just go and do those things. Probably head to the trader. Let's head here, and then... Actually, there's a great big city somewhere in this area. So yeah, let's go do that. I know that this playthrough is a little bit weird. It's mostly just because, you know, it is somewhat me showing the mod, somewhat testing the mod, me streaming, which is going to change how I just operate. Because I've got to entertain you guys a little bit anyway. I mean, I should. I don't know. That's what I think about that. So it's me chatting, looking over at the chat and whatnot. So I don't have a base per se, but there's no reason you couldn't. though the addition of the respire sites makes it so you don't need a base as much if you're good at fighting. And the fact that I haven't gotten to add the zombies yet, add new zombies, toughen them up, add more levels of gameplay, also means that it's, you know, I haven't needed to do that. But I think now that I've had this playthrough, I was going to say, is that a bear? But it's just that old rock bear game. Stick. Yeah, basically, I think it needs to be toughened up a bit. Yep. Which has always been my intent. I just, you know, need to do it. So, we'll get there. I guess that road is gone. Let's get through this terribly huge winter biome. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will answer them. I'm guessing people still must have interest in Ravenhurst, or they've moved on, because I'm definitely not getting as many people watching. There are definitely people who are kind of interested in seeing what the idea of the new mod might be. That was the other thing that is taking a bit of time too, is just writing up the giant description of everything. I think I've got a description written up well enough for like a first release. I know, it's sort of this weird thing, like, I don't know, you can have everything polished up really, really well and have like a great big release and people will be a lot happier. But on the other end, Alpha 18 is on its way, and if I don't do some releasing, you know, it won't necessarily ever be out. So I'd rather just get it out there, get some testing done, get working on it, and keep on just doing bit by bit. It's what's the saying that some people use? It's like, it doesn't need to be, you don't need to make it perfect, you just need to progress, something like that. So I feel like this is probably supposed to be a POI, but it isn't. Well, let's not hit a landmine. Hopefully that's a good thing. This would be a good area to get rebar in, if you needed a rebar for anything, because these piles break down and give you a chance of getting rebar. And am I even going in the right direction still? I am. Good. Just trying to look out for landmines, which makes it extra hard to chat, but maybe I'll slow down a little bit and just take another look, because I thought I saw it move. Dan Phoenix said goodbye to Cat. Alright, so yeah, that's another thing on my list, is adding new biomes. I'm gonna get that done. I know there are some mods out there that have lots of new stuff to make biomes look cool. I want to do at least... Whoa, there was a landmine right there. Would have blown up. Missed it by a foot. I want to do at least one biome inspired by Cthulhu. Like the Cthulhu mythos. Some sort of deep valley woods and stuff. It would be like, I guess, a mountainy biome that has lots of thick brush in it. Maybe lots of flowing water. Darkish. I think I can define a spectrum for new biomes. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, just stop. Where is that plane? Over there. We should just go hit that up and see. It's probably just food. It seems like almost everything I've been getting is food. Okay. Not a bird! Dang it, I wanted to see if chat was doing anything. Hey, stop signs. We could actually get that if we wanted to. I didn't know there was actually many around, but yeah, I think most of the people actually here, it's probably just Dan and someone else. But you can break the signs. That's another feature of my mod. Break the signs, use them as weapons. Oh, this one is a terrible one. Let's scrap that. I do have a little bit of a bug here where it gives me these other signs, because this sign inherits from other signs, and I don't know, it's kind of a bit of a nightmare the way the Fun Pimps did it, but which is one of those things, like, you know, it took me like a week to get all of the stuff down, but anyhow, we can stop the zombies if we want. Not just this tool, a lot of them. So I will have to at some point go through and make the 3D models of these so that I can have smaller versions of them, plus find the different handhold. But I think Dan already knows that, but everybody else who's new to this... Oh! Screw you, snake. Much easier to hit them with a stop sign. Oh, good lord. Thanks for finding that for me. Saves me a life. I figure like something like a stop sign, if you could swing it, would probably be pretty decent as a weapon. It's got like a big, thick edge on it. Ooh, that's this snake. Like, hunting this one. There is a lot of friggin' snakes in this area. So, you know, with a sideways swing chopping thing, I would think that you could like chop pretty deeply into a zombie's head, maybe take it off. I don't know. There's that snake. Oh. Alright, time to get out of here. I have lost track of the... Whoa! God, bird. Go off! Of the, Get up there. Nope. Oh! Screw you, bird. Z. I'm at full health. Take a hike. Yeah, there. Done. Airdrop. We've totally lost track of the airdrop. It's probably this direction. I'm just gonna go for like a couple more moments. They're pretty easy to get to on this bike. And sometimes I'm good at finding them. But not so much right now. Yeah, stop them in their tracks. Indeed. Stop! Okay, so yeah, I think we missed this one. It's not a big deal. I'd rather bike through this biome anyway. It's a nicer biome. Okay. It could just be like hidden by a tree. Pretty hard to tell. Okay, yeah, let's get to this big city and everything. So yeah, once again, yeah, this map, if you don't have, I've written it in the description of the mod now, that if you don't have this particular county, you can play this one, but otherwise you should be careful to not overwrite it in your game, because I don't want to destroy any of your worlds by you dragging and dropping this in there. Maybe I can rename it into something even different, more different. I haven't really looked into renaming a county. It's got to be possible. I think Skippy did it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Oh, wow, this is a long, long trip. Whoop. There we go. Alright, so now there is definitely a town here. This is, I think, the town that you can see from the factory, or vice versa. Excuse me. We are basically looking for something with lots of books in it, because we need to find actual books. One of the other POIs I want to add is a university bookstore, because that, you know, if it was unlooted, untouched, that would actually be an incredibly useful thing in the apocalypse to find. What is this guy? That could be a bookstore. No, that's Shamway. Because, you know, not useful at first, unless of course you need some firewood or some sort of kindling kind of stuff, but good overall. Boing? Nope, that was not a boing. C is boing. But long term, yeah, with all the information about... I don't think I can get up on that road. How to make things, or, you know, how to think about making things via books on, you know, material science and electronics, physics. You know, you should be able to figure out basically everything about recreating the world. This looks like a nightmare. What is going on here? It's a river. Okay, so let's go this way. We gotta go around. That's okay. Yeah, this town looks like a nice vacation spot. Nope. Okay, not a full river, just a ravine. Pretty cool. Also, I've never really done too much with the random gen and biome stuff, so it'll be interesting to touch on to that when I get to that stage. Unless somebody else wants to tackle that for me. But I would need to write up a description more so of what I'm thinking. I thought Dawn wanted to do some stuff with it. I don't know if he still did, but if he does, then that would be cool. Oh yeah, that was another thing about my vacation, was that while I was on vacation, it's interesting, I don't know, how big the plains are. And it's strange that it's not, that the Fun Pimps wanted to take it out as a biome. Because really, there's like like I drove to Drumheller, and you know, I've never actually done it myself. When I was a kid I went, but we went to Drumheller, and it's just like you drive across the prairies, and you drive across the prairies, and then you keep on driving across the prairies. Right? It's just like, it's an enormous biome without trees. And so it's interesting that TFP took it out. I mean, I get it. It's not so useful in game, I guess, but I was thinking it would also be a very possibly interesting map to play once, right? Like having to go from townhouse or like, you know, little house to little house would be kind of interesting. What on earth am I on? I'm on one of these, and it's still kind of good to encounter this. I think it's goofy because it was made in this map. It's a plank that you should be able to pick up, but it's a bit goofy. Thought I corrected that, but obviously something is still wrong. Cami set, and it's not working. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that's the biome. That should have the factory. Let's take a look and see if I've broken it because of all the edits I've done. Hopefully it's okay. There it is. There she be. That big brick, that big block building in the background there, that is the zombie factory. Now, right now it's actually not too hard. It's pretty easy in terms of POIs. It's not the it is not the insane difficulty I want it to be. I'm gonna need probably SDX for that. I'm gonna need I think it's called Mort's spawning block, and I'm gonna need to add that into the game so that I can make it all work. Now I think because I pasted this in weird ways, its LODs are a little bit weird. Actually, I think it's because I added this bit of terrain to the side here, so it's a little bit wider and stuff. Alright, but... Oh god! Jeez, bird! So these are a bunch of the sleepers. Now, I do need to go into this and... Sorry. Random coughing attack. I do need to come into here and make the place a war zone, as it were. Because, like, you can see the zombies that are here, but you can't necessarily... You should be able to see less of this space, because there's a bunch of zombies spawning that will, oh god, that'll spawn in as I run over here. And so I need to tweak this up. Oh, good lord. And there might be too many zombies at any one time for people to deal with on their computer. Like, you can see my computer's a little bit, ow, unhappy with me. I didn't actually want to do this today, though I suppose we could. Not that one Horde Night is gonna make it much better for us. Lots of workers out here. They probably a bunch of the crew that used to work here. But I need the spawning block because this is a cloning factory. And if anything, there are going to be a ton of zombies. There should be zombies pouring out from, quote, storage. Oh, hi there, cop. We'll have to go take you down. Oh, bam. Your friend loves you. He likes to spit right on you. That's a sign of affection in the Watuti. The Watuti tribe, I believe it was, wasn't it? Was it Wachuchi? Watuti? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen Ace Ventura 2. Sounds like the last time I drove back up to my old house. Yeah, right? Super flat. And yeah, Australia has like lots of big flat deserts, I assume, what I recall from all the nature shows I used to watch. So I kind of want this to be a tough POI. I don't know. I don't necessarily want it to be a slog, but it's not going to be easy to take out the AI. Holy crap, there's a lot of you. And of course, once there are harder zombies, maybe I can change the number so there's fewer of them. And once I do all that too, it should slow down the progression and stuff. Ugh. But I don't know, kind of a fun little revenge on the zombies, I suppose. Alright, so it's 7:01. I don't know when people are going to get up this morning. Could be at any time. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit that like button. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Why are you so hard to hit on the head? Alright, cop. We're going to take you down, I think. Nope. Don't you do it. That, oh, hey, look at that. That was a, that's from Guppy's mod. One of them. That was, the gallbladder of a zombie. Now, I probably changed that because I wanted to have in corpses. As you can see, there are corpses. So you'd actually, what I should probably do is make a special corpse for the cop so that you know where it is. And that's kind of the thing I like about the corpses is that, you know, in theory you could get items like the bile duct, though I suppose the loot drop from them is not too bad either. I don't know, maybe I'll let that just go for now and let's see what people think about it. It's a little bit inconsistent with having, like, you know, the radiated zombies have their own corpse and other zombies not. Now there's another couple things I could do with this area too, but it could affect performance. Is I could expand the sleeper area to be much larger, and that would prevent these guys popping in. But I think the key is to put in, like, because this is a loading zone, to put in some old trucks or something in here or something. Though the AI that keeps this facility is supposed to keep it, oh man, keep it pretty safe. Try it. How dare you? Ow! Your friend hit me though. That's unfortunate. So yeah, anyway, we use those bile ducts bile glands to make acid. So that I wanted to include that because, you know, I think it was a good idea to put them in. Yeah, so there's all these sleepers in here. All these guys are, you know, they used to work here in this factory, unloading things, but now they don't. Now it's probably just handled by machines. So that's going to be a thing. And yeah, that's where the labs and stuff are up there. And inside here is all the other stuff. So, even saw a tumbleweed roll. Tumbleweeds are awesome, aren't they? I saw 3 or 4 tumbleweeds in on our trip. It was pretty awesome. Okay, I think I'm gonna deal with, I don't know. Let's try to take out these tough zombies. And all of this stuff here is subject to kind of change, because one more hit. No, ow. You know, it depends on how people feel about it. If they feel it's too tough, if they, you know, if enough people feel it's too tough. I'm not going to make this easy on them per se. It's not my intent to make the mod easy. It just, that's the current state of it. Oh well, in the midst of testing. Yeah, I think we need to finish you off. Alright, you are dead now. Ah, you're alive. Okay. Okay, we can probably go on this side over here. Hi guys! How's it going? I think that guy's running after me. Ow! They don't like me in their factory. Yeah, I'm, you know, trying to think of how to make this a factory that looks like it's in use. Also run down, factory that's usable because it never is not overly cluttered, but yet kind of in like claustrophobic. Yeah, I know. It's a strange sort of set of ideals to try to build into it, and I don't know necessarily that it's possible, but those are kind of the starting points I'm coming from with it. Okay. Anyhow, yeah. I still love sipping bandages. Yeah, right? One of those weird things. Okay. So that's another thing I wanted to do with the testing is that I think this is, because it's such a big building, like certain areas, like if I look over here, because there's a special type of block over here, does decrease my frame rate, and I know that some people don't play, if I was to use Joel's own words, I'm sorry Joel, but some people play with potatoes. And yet, even though on my computer, which is arguably not a potato, but not cutting edge, I do get a frame rate drop. So we're gonna have to get out of here. Alright, got a double tap. You never know when these guys are dead because they don't make that death sound like any of the Romero zombies. We're gonna let those guys sleep out there, I think. So yeah, there's a couple ways to go. This is the CCTV mod, so there are from Zith. So you can actually set up your, are there recipes for these things? If there's not recipes, I gotta add them in. But there should be ways for you to add CCTVs into the game and have it work. So yeah. Did I lock these doors? Okay. Yeah, so I've been like watching videos on like old abandoned factories and trying to do as much research and stuff as I can on all this stuff. To kind of give it that sort of factory look. I think one of the things this building needs is bigger silos. I thought this area would be big enough, but you know what? I think it really needs to be having bigger stuff than this. The heck? yeah, to kind of emulate the number of sleepers, I think there's extra sleepers in these that spawn again later. Or maybe it's a wandering horde that's come through. This looks more like a wandering horde. At any rate, I'm gonna need some feedback on, I don't know, how this area operates on other people's computers, because I want it to be accessible to people, but not, I don't know. It's gotta work, you know, for a lot of people. I don't necessarily have the ability to make it work for everyone, but we'll see. So, yeah, these factory workers are all doing something. We're doing something. See, that looks like another double spawn. There's two of them there. It's kind of weird. Don't necessarily want to get in there too much, because I know that there's a lot of them in here. Checking the systems area? Hmm? You? Up there? Come on down. Okay. Let's go find some more zombies to take out. Yeah, so I do work on this every now and then, and I could be working on this probably for another couple weeks. But I want to get, like I said, I want to get the mod at least pushed out there, because I think people can at least have some fun with the new weapons and maybe the new, I don't know, system. Maybe they might feel that it just feels easier to play in, so they actually feel like they want to play it with a couple of additional things. Because it is easier to play, like with the Respire sites, it just makes everything not so hard. I think there's a bird out there. Come on down, guy. Oh. You know, if the people want to build some things and whatnot. Okay, so I do believe you can also climb up these things and jump from each one, if you were so inclined. Yep, big stainless steel. Yeah, well, if I could jump better today, then you could. This area is not fully done. I'm looking into making this a sort of really cold area that I guess would be used in cryogenics, like the making dry ice, making liquid nitrogen, things like that, maybe extracting it out of the atmosphere so that the factory has materials to work from. Like, I haven't forgotten about all the like actual science aspects of this, like how the heck does a cloning facility actually work. It needs materials to do so. I believe this area is actually zombie free right here. So that's one thing. And I need to change the pathway through this, quote, dungeon. I don't know. I don't want it to feel like a dungeon as much as the other buildings do. This is one of those custom blocks I've done. Kind of looks alright, but also kind of weird. Like, it's... I should maybe make a too tall clear glass tube. I know there's some really cool options I can do with this particular workstation. Just need more time to get that done. We'll get there as well. So many ideas, so little time. Okay, so I'm actually kind of blocked right there. Can't get up here. Maybe if I had higher levels of parkour, I could get in there. The door is locked. So I guess what we'll do is come back through here. We're getting pretty late. Uh-oh. The guards are here. So we gotta take them out. Yeah, so if I have to end this, I might just go hide in the field and we'll pick this back up next time we do finish off this building. You're dead, good. some kind of little area where you must enter a cleaning area so that you're nice and clean to enter the cloning factory. You know, I gotta grunge this up a bit, make more zombies in here. Yeah. And then make it darker and stuff. These blocks, man, I don't know. They're so annoying. They're like, especially like when you have a doorway, the normal, like a normal size 2-meter door, and then like you have these, they're just like, you gotta kind of crouch jump through them, which is, I don't know, it's annoying. I guess maybe I have to make my own block? I don't know. Because then if I use like a plate, it makes it, no, yeah, is it a plate or a sheet? A sheet. Or to use a sheet, you can still walk on it, but then it would look like a little bit lower than this. I don't know. It's one of those weird things that never really should have been a problem. Now, I'm going to show you a problem that I'm having right now that I need to figure out a solution to. These, so you can see they have zombies in them, these growth tanks. But when they wake up, like, oh, maybe it'll work. No, see, I don't know how to fix that yet, but that's one of those things on my list. Because I don't think I can walk into this. Like, these aren't like weird force fields that are just enterable. They, I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand why they do that, because they have colliders and stuff. I find it incredibly annoying. I might have to invoke Zith or somebody who has more experience on this, because it's just like, I don't really know why they can run through them. But yeah, growth tanks. Come on, guys. The intent is to have this place filled up with a lot more stuff. And I'm hoping that making it so that there's less stuff visible will also make it... You're dead, but you're not. Make it so that it runs a little bit better with the, like, a better FPS. Because these tanks are actually what's killing it a little bit. I need to probably, even reducing these bubbles in these tanks 10%, probably do quite a bit for it. Yeah, if I were to come at this way, oh no, depending on which angle you come at it, they will run into these and break them, but then like step off to the side to get off. It's really weird. Yeah, see, then there's like, yeah, it's just like, I want this walkway here, but like, you can't quietly like step up a couple inches. Gotta jump up it. I don't know. Maybe Alpha 18 will fix that. We'll see. This is what it looks like in here with no lights. So bring a light. Anyway, this could be an easy fix. It could be a really bugger of a fix. I'm not quite sure. It's one of those things that I have to do in Unity. And, you know, I'll figure it out. Oh, right. It's a freaking desert, so... ridiculously warm here. Have a drink of coffee while I eat up. Coffee. Take a little stretch. Okay. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking like Alien Isolation has a really good feel for what I think I kind of want here. You know, it's got a couple of open areas, but it's got this, like, some areas that are really tight and enclosed and you can't see much, and you know that there are things hunting you. Well, yeah, things hunting you, because there are zombies and there are aliens. So, I don't know. Maybe I might play that a little bit more just to get more of the vibe from it, but... yeah. And it's kind of annoying that it's a big concrete building, but you can see these lines. There's like I think all the walls are too thick and the roof is 2 or 3 thick, and yet light somehow gets through. It's kind of weird. So that's why it's so bright in here during the day, even though it's inside a building. You know what it probably is? There's probably the light opacity, I think it's called light opacity, on the block, on these cement blocks that needs to be changed. I bet you that's what it is. Let's see here. I really wish I could find something to write down stuff on. Is this a blank one? Hey, it is. Light opacity. Opacity. Concrete blocks. Check it. Because, yeah, it just doesn't give the ambience that I want. Like, even if you're, I think that it should be like, even if you're in here during the day and it's, you know, super dark, it should be super dark. Yeah. Anyhow, so that's this was the only other solution I could think of for this was maybe change the lower block here to something down, recess these iron bars down one, and just put sheets on these instead so that it kind of looks all right. But the thought was that you have those are those sleepers that are outside on that wall. I might need to make that sleeper area a bit smaller so they don't spawn quite so close to the inner wall. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a thought about prefabbing, I guess. I'm not here. Get off of the freaking thing. Really? Game? Screenshot. So yeah, but I gotta connect this area up with the way to get to the end of the game, and that's just kind of how it'll be. Now I think I can scooch through there, and there isn't actually any more sleepers on this floor other than the ones that are outside. This area needs to be filled up. That one needs a bit of more filling in. I suppose this is the start of the quality control area. Well, I guess that's pretty much it for the tour today. So what I'm gonna do is probably chill out in here, and the next time we play this, I guess we'll quote finish, or no, it'll be day 14, so we'll do more of this POI, but then it'll be Horde Night. So we are gonna have to deal with the Horde and may not actually get to finish this next time, depending on how it all goes. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so I'm hoping to get it done soon. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, if you guys liked this episode, this bit of a playthrough, hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel and want to stay apprised of my mod, hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to be doing some feature focusing things on it soon. Like we're going to need to do some science, we're going to need to show some of the weapons, and all the various little things, like a little featurette, or a set of featurettes, I guess. Let's go back outside and deal with all these zombies. It'll be kind of scary. Or maybe maybe I should hide because it's nighttime. Yeah, anyhow guys, I will see you probably tomorrow. I'm thinking I might take a day off and sleep. I don't know, but I don't really want to do that. Maybe on Tuesday I'll do that. I kind of explain a little bit more of that, I think, in the upcoming channel update. Yeah, anyhow, ask me questions. Join the Discord to ask more questions, and see more updates. Things are working. Don't forget to check the Discord link below. Indeed. Thank you, Dan. Oh, so yeah, I will see you guys all later. Bye-bye.